Hello, I'm going to introduce you to my series of lectures on frequencies, rhythm, the electromagnetic world, and all this is strongly related to water. Everything is rhythm and frequencies. We all live in the rhythm of our Earth, with its axis between the poles and its spin around it, giving the daily rhythm, the 24 hours we all know so well. This rhythm defines our life, and if we live outside of this rhythm over a certain period, it will be unhealthy for us. Music is also rhythm and frequencies. Music can be so good for us, it will directly influence our state of mind. If we get into a room with calm, wonderful music, it calms us down immediately. This is an effect on our psychology, but also on our body. Some music can make us aggressive and might not be so ideal for us. So my research led me to the invisible world, to the electromagnetic ambience, our own electromagnetic radiation. We all have it. Plants have it, animals have it. And on the other side, there's technical radiation with its frequencies and radiation. And I started seeing more and more there's a big problem between these two radiations, the natural one and the technical one. For finding precise science-based answers, I was digging many places, and finally the classic quantum physics formulas, the heroes of the beginning, or let's say first half of the last century, were very important to find these answers. And combining these formulas with music theory and its mathematic structure allowed me to visualize this and put it all into evidence. The result was the harmonics elements table I had developed very early in our century, and I never stopped developing this harmonics elements table, how I call it. I first introduced it publicly in 2013 at the World Water Conference in Bulgaria. Based on this development, I put into place a water treatment technology which won the first prize of the most promising clean tech startup in 2009 already at the World Investment Conference. Later, this technology was applied in practice in over 40 countries worldwide. Mainly in agriculture, it allowed, for example, making agriculture production again in semi-arid regions where before nothing was growing. We could help landowners where they had too high salinity in water and soil, or one of the two, nothing was growing anymore. We could help them without any chemical products, without high energy costs, to restore the land again and make agricultural production again. Many other advantages came out of this technology. It's today well known. Okay, I'll give you an overview and the table of contents of these lectures. First, in the beginning, we will be looking at what is frequency, what is rhythm, very important, what is energy. We will be going profoundly into these formulas I just mentioned before. Formula of Einstein, formula of Max Planck. The combination of these two formulas, first found by de Broglie. Of course, I was not the first one who worked with these formulas in practice. There was, for example, Joel Sternheimer, who applied them also in an agricultural environment, for example. We will be looking at what was his approach and what is the difference of my approach with the harmonics elements table. Of course, we will be looking at many things around water, the water cycle, water currents, the anomalies of water, which are important. However, without them, there would be no life on Earth. Then we'll be going into very little details, macroscopic details, or details no one has ever seen in reality. The water molecule. The water molecule is so small, in the tip of a pen, there would be billions of these water molecules. They are extremely important because they are exposed and react to anything which happens electromagnetically in the ambience. They are small, so-called dipoles, and they form clusters where some say, this is not important, they destruct and restructure again, but in fact, we have proven that these structures are constantly influenced by the electromagnetic ambience. It can be intentionally influenced also in a positive way, but often, because all of us, is mainly water, and because of that we have this electrosensitivity. Some people really suffer of this, and this is so important to understand it, to go more into all of these questions, the relation between electromagnetic radiation, natural electromagnetic radiation, the water which is influenced by this, and why this is key for having a good health or a bad health. Yeah, we'll also be looking at questions which might interest musicians who are normally tuning their instruments on 440 Hertz. There is this movement of 432 Hertz. Is this something really good? We'll be looking at that, or we'll be even looking at the question, might there be even a better tuning for our health, which is more in resonance of how we ourselves are resonating. Yeah. If you are interested in these questions, please contact me at my email address, contact@walter2.com. You can find it below in the description. And all that I have to say for now is have a great day, take care, and see you soon.